Hello, coolers. Welcome to Viva Barca, the home of everything Barca. In this episode, we are going to be discussing on three developing stories for FC Barcelona, starting with this attacking midfielder who plays for RB Leipzig by name Dani Olmo, a player that Barca have been interested in for quite some time now. And yesterday, that was the deadline day for transfers. Barca was like, they were still pushing hard to get this guy to the Camp Nou, but RB Leipzig maintained their stance that they won't sell him. So now, report from this Spanish publication, Mundo Deportivo today, are saying that, Barcelona are still working on, approaching RB Leipzig maybe January in the winter window, or if that will not be possible, maybe the summer next year. All this just depends of if we have the money, guys. That's the truth. If we have the money, because Leipzig will not sell this guy for a small price. So guys, we'll be discussing on the full story as we move ahead. Then secondly, we are going to be discussing about our boss Ronald Koeman, who is reportedly not really happy, with the squad that we have currently. Of course, the squad was just released earlier today with just shared numbers, as I earlier reported in my previous video. This report from Spanish publication AS is trying to tell us that, Koeman's frustration for this squad is more to do with the players who are still at the club rather than those who have left. Because if we really take note, we discover many players that Koeman have been saying that you are not in my plans, you are not in my plans. Those are the players that most of them are still there. Most of them are still there. Of course, we have never heard about like Koeman saying about Griezmann that he does not want him and so on and so forth. So Koeman's frustration have grown, according to this report from AS, concerning the squad, that most players that he does not even want, they are still there. Ricky Push is still there, and so Umtiti is still there, Pjanic is still there, Alex Collado is still there, because there are some guys that they are still there, many of them, and Koeman is reportedly not happy with that. So we're going to be discussing on the full story as we move ahead. Then to conclude, talking about wage cut issues, after reporting earlier today how veterans Jordi Alba and Sergio Busquets have already finalized their agreements with Barcelona, with the extent of Barcelona, officially announcing it on their website. So it is now left for Sergi Roberto, right? I've not talked about that one. So recent report concerning Sergi Roberto, they said nothing have really been agreed yet. Of course, we know Sergi Roberto wants to stay at Barca, and he have already accepted the fact that he needs to take a pay cut. He's happy with that. But now the problem lies in the fact that Roberto's representative and Barcelona, they have not still come to a compromise. There's still some misunderstanding somewhere when it comes to the percentage of the pay cut. So reports are saying that Barcelona's percentage that they are offering is too much, according to Roberto's agents. And now the reports now that have just come out are saying that Roberto have submitted a counter proposal, or let me say a counter offer in this negotiation. So we're going to be discussing much more on that as well. So callers, as we get ready to discuss those stories in much details, please do ensure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't, if you are new here, and also do ensure you watch this video right up to the very end. Barca, Barca, Barca. The 2021 summer transfer window may have only just closed, but Barcelona already have plans for next year, and Dani Olmo is chief among them. That's according to Mundo Deportivo, who say the Catalan Giants will work to sign Olmo from RB Leipzig next summer. They say that Olmo is one of Barcelona's main targets for next year, and they will begin work to sign him as early as January in the transfer window. So they already tried a deal on deadline day, as I said yesterday, but were unable to convince Leipzig into a sale so late, despite presenting an offer of 58 million euros plus bonuses. The Germans didn't see that as an acceptable price and wanted 75 million euros, to let the Spanish international depart, given its importance to the team. Despite that stance, Barcelona plan to return, with another bid in future as they attempt to rejuvenate the team. The club's new board feel they need players who were trained in La Masia and understand Barca's idea of the game, already signing Eric Garcia from Manchester City this summer with that in mind. Olmo is another such player, and Matteo Alemany has been keeping a close eye on him for years, particularly when he was in charge at Valencia. The midfielder has a contract with Leipzig until 2024, but was determined to return to Barcelona and gave the go-ahead yesterday on a 5-year deal. A contract wasn't finalized, but was so close to being, and therefore Barcelona have something of an advantageous starting position in future, who knows. So they will still need to find an agreement with Leipzig, no doubt, but they know Olmo wants the move, something Leipzig are also aware of, and so the aim is for it to be done in 2022. And that's Mundo Deportivo that explained if it can be in January, better than in the summer, and therefore the sooner it's done, the better for all. Then moving on to the next story of discussion, it wasn't an easy transfer window to be Barcelona manager, to be honest, as the club lost its best player and sold off half its most valuable assets, But in the end, boss Ronald Koeman's frustrations are more to do with the players who are still in that club rather than those who have left. Spanish publication AS report that the Blaugrana coach is upset that he's been left with a bloated first-team squad featuring 25 first-team players and 5 young stars. Of those first-team stars, several have no future at the club whatsoever and have found themselves pushed towards an exit they didn't even manage to find. Samuel Umtiti, Miralem Pjanic and Alex Collado were all expected to leave in the final days of the window, but will now stay put, closing up Koeman's training sessions and leaving a generally uncomfortable atmosphere in the dressing room. Now, not only has he got a weakened squad, he's got unhappy faces sticking around. This season will really be difficult, to be honest. Then on to the final story of discussion. According to a report from COPE, Sergi Roberto has made a counter-offer to Barcelona's latest renewal proposal. Last week, multiple sources reported a disagreement between Roberto and the club on the proposed renewal. So now the La Masia graduate has made his intention of continuing at the club very clear and has publicly reiterated the same. Moreover, Roberto accepted a pay cut to help Barcelona with the financial situation. He will be the third captain after Gerard Piqué and Jordi Alba to do so if finalized. However, the Spaniards' party felt that the wage cut proposed by Barcelona was too steep to continue with. Nevertheless, with the right-back's counter proposal coming in, it remains to be seen how the board will react. Roberto has had a phenomenal start this season. In just 120 minutes of the game time, the Spaniard has netted 2 goals for his club while also, delivering an assist. His addition in midfield has helped him display more facets to his game, and the results are really, really visible. The departure of Emerson Royal, however, changes the situation. With the right back moving to Tottenham, Roberto could well be recalled to take up duties at right back. Another option for Ronald Koeman is to use Oscar Mingueza as a backup to Sergio Dest, an option that paid off well last season. The Spanish international will renew with Barcelona and will also take a pay cut. I'm talking about Roberto. The negotiations in the coming days will determine the extent of the slasher in the salary. So one hopes that Roberto keeps up his fiery form on the pitch throughout the season. So callers, with that we come to an end of this episode. Thanks so much for watching and hope you did enjoy the video. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, what are you waiting for? Make sure to do so you don't miss out on the latest on everything related to Barca here on Viva Barca. Until next time, bye bye.